I don't know, dude. I'm on a roll right now, so whatever. One more, last one. My family's gonna be like, "Where are you?" Okay. When my wife knew I frickin' relapsed. This is quite sad. Well, it's always sad when you relapse. But this sucked. I remember when this happened. I remember like it really, really like got me thinking a lot about using and about myself too. I was younger, obviously, young, but I remember this moment when she said, when she told me how she knew I relapsed. It was like a punch in the gut. It was like it really was, and I realized, let's dive into it, okay? So anyway, I had recently relapsed, okay? I don't even know what time this was. I think it was the first time. And I just called my wife out of the blue to tell her that I loved her. And once I spilled the beans that I relapsed, because my wife's not very confrontational, so she didn't like call me out like, "Did you relapse?" that night when I got home. But when I told her that I relapsed, the first thing she said is like, "Yeah, that time when you called me out of the blue and told me that you love me? That's when I knew you relapsed." And I was just like, and when I thought about it, I'm like, dude, it's freaking true. It's so true. Because I was using, me anyway, I'd just be uppity. I'd be so happy and just, I love my wife and and I love everyone and life is great. If I had if I had my morphine in me, if I was feeling great, sure, I'm a great guy. I'm a fun guy. I'm an outgoing guy. I'm always happy. I treat people so nice if I have what I want, And so, yeah, it really hit me like, gosh, it is so phony. It's just so fake. I didn't realize. I just thought I felt good, but I'm always a nice, outgoing guy, whatever. Not really, though, because, when you get off of it, you go into a dark funk for a while. I mean, I knew that, but I don't know if you kind of get what I'm saying. I guess what I'm saying is it wasn't like, oh, when you take morphine, you're just normal, Gabe. No, it was not. We know that. But it hit me then when I was like, wow, like I'm a fake, phony bastard. Seriously. And it hurt me, and I knew it hurt her so bad. It's like, wow. So, I love you when I'm high, you know what I mean? Like, I remember I used to be like, yeah, when I first got this job, I started taking morphine a lot and other stuff. And I remember I'd come home from work, I'd tell my wife, like, it's crazy. I actually like my job and blah, blah, blah. And I'd come home and we'd watch movies all the time and whatever. Cause, life was so great. So I thought, cause you're dumb. You think it's the beginning of all things great. It's like, wow, this is life. This is what's good in life. I thought this kind of sucked down here. Now it doesn't suck so much. I mean, I think I've talked about it before, dude. I'd think about like, dude, it'd be so cool to just freaking like, if heaven was just like high on morphine all the time. I mean, how narrow-minded and stupid is that? I mean, seriously, how stupid is that? So stupid. It can't even fathom. I mean, different dimensions, we have the laws of physics. Well, yeah, God made these laws of physics. If he made these, I'm sure he can make an infinite number of other laws of physics or laws of whatever. I don't even know. You could call it whatever, I suppose. I don't know why I'm talking about that, but I am. But yeah, I don't know what. Yeah, when my wife knew I relapsed. Other than that, she was really naive, like just really freaking naive. She was, and that's the thing. I took advantage of that, but I was never able to lie to her for very long, like 2 months at the most, which maybe that is a long time for some people. Like seriously, I don't know. But like a month or two, and then I'd spill the beans because then you're using and you're like, I don't know, you just feel guilty, and it just gets depressing anyway. When you relapse, you're all depressed and stuff. But yeah, isn't that sad? Isn't that just freaking sad? I would get so happy. I get annoying, dude. I'd be like, I get too uppity anyway sometimes, but like, I'd be just too in your face and da 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 da, and now looking back, it's like, dude, I was annoying. It's like when you run into like, there's alcoholics that just, there's kind of these ones that get, well, I'll just split in this, there's drunks that are angry drunks, and there's just the happy-go-lucky drunks. But it's, like we were just talking about this the other night in our house, actually, and I was comparing when I used pills, and I was like, you know what I was like? I was like that alcoholic that would like start on, oh, dude, Leaving Las Vegas. You gotta see Leaving Las Vegas if you haven't seen Leaving Las Vegas. Well, it's a really good movie. It means a lot to me for certain reasons. Anyway, but like those alcoholics that are just, oh, whatever, and they start drinking, and they're like, oh, come on, let's dance, and you're like cooking dinner or something. You're like, no, it's 5. I worked all day. Like, just go sit down and make a dinner. What, you kind of get what I'm saying? Or just but what happens is when it's which is fine. It's fine, having a good time, whatever. If you're having a buzz, but when it's just every day, and it's just like you just know, like, dude, that's not them. That's just fake. Do they really like me? Do they love me? Or you know what I mean? Because it's just phony. It's fake. And that's how it was with me, dude, when I used. So anyway, I don't know. This was okay. Hopefully this was relatable and all right with some people. I have no idea. V for victory. God bless all y'all. Yeah, video number 4. That's a great thing, right? It's great. God bless all y'all and salute.